He's not gonna be able to. Okay, let's start right there. All right, all right. So we got KC back in the building. I think we had called this before, conversations with KC, but it might be time to refresh this name. What would you consider a good name for this new series? Since we got some time over the summer, brother. You can't be stumped now. You got to come on.
Conversations with KC. There's nothing wrong with that.
All right, what's up with Wembanyama, man? They lied about his height. I saw him shooting some jumpers. All them shits was broke. Not one of them was cash. Is he gonna be a bust or is he gonna be an MVP?
I'm not giving him no MVP. Rookie, whatever they talking about rookie season of him being all NBA, all star, all that. That's too much. First off, because it came out that he's 7'3.5", barefoot, like an inch and a half is a whole ordeal. He's still taller than everybody he's gonna play against. But my problem is that he just weighs 205. You're not gonna be able to body around anyone. Like Porzingis, when he had that big rookie year or whatnot, or that whatever that big year he had in New York.
It was in New York, yeah.
And he was light as a feather. It took the world by storm. And now I feel like everybody's prepared for that. Because back then, that was like right in that window of like stretch bigs. You know what I'm saying? Like it was like stretch bigs was coming out, but he was like the first true stretch big. Because at that time, Marc Gasol was still just playing in the paint.
Let me give you some guys then. Karl Anthony Towns or Wemby?
I just take Wemby because I don't really like Karl Anthony Towns.
But Karl Anthony Towns can hoop. Let's be honest. He can hoop.
He can, but I just don't like. You know what you're getting from him, and he's so top heavy.
He is top heavy.
Like he's very top heavy. He don't like his frame don't fit right. If that makes sense.
No, that makes sense. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay. Bol or Wemby?
See. Bol was doing a lot of things Wemby was doing, back in them YouTube highlights.
Didn't we go see Bol?
We went to go see him,
and he was hooping.
And I told you then, I was like, he got to put some weight on because I watched him get pushed from the free throw line all the way to the damn near half court. You know what I'm saying? And the same thing gonna fall for Wemby. Like he's not gonna be able to post up Pat Bev right now. Like that's a real fact. He's not gonna be able to post up Pat Bev right now. And Bol, thank God for that coach in Magic that gave him a chance because he was rotten.
Yeah,
like he had no
end of the bench.
He was at the end of the bench. He was really on his way out of the league, and he had that span where he was just balling, and it kind of fizzled out last year. But it showcased what he can do.
What about make it a little more difficult. Now, this guy, he's been more on the fringe, and I think he's a solid player, but I'm not sure we can compare him to Wemby just yet. But what do you think about a guy like Yusuf Nurkic in Portland?
He's done.
He could hoop, though.
He's just always hurt.
True.
That's why he got traded. Denver, the best thing that happened to Denver was that they traded him to Portland.
Okay.
Because if he didn't get traded, you wouldn't get Joker.
Yeah. What about
and Joker was there when he was there.
Jokic was sitting the bench. He was like the seventh man. What about Sabonis then? Sabonis that plays for Sacramento.
Sabonis act like he ain't got no right hand.
But compare him to Wemby. We just compare him to
I don't understand that though. Like Wemby plays both hands.
We don't know that yet, though. He ain't playing the league.
But I've seen him play in them games. Yeah. Like, basketball is basketball. Basketball is universal. Like, of course, the talent is way greater in the NBA, but how someone plays, here compared to how someone plays, over there, is no really difference in that player. The difference in that player is the system that it's in.
Yeah.
Like, if, for instance, I'm a Pistons fan. So when Rip Hamilton was with the Wizards, he was just like a regular player. But then when he went to the Pistons, he shined and he got all-star selections and he became a champion. It's about the system that they go into. They still the player because he still could hoop. He just wasn't in a system that allowed him to do that. And so the same thing goes for like Sabonis. Sabonis in OKC was not the same Sabonis that's in
Oh, without
Sacramento.
question. Yeah, without question.
And that comes with, age and maturity in the league. But what I don't get for the life of me is that a grown man can't use their offhand.
Man, but there's a lot of NBA players. Look at Julius Randle.
I don't understand it. I would never.
But he's still averaging 22 a game in the league.
That's what I don't understand. Like, if you know someone is going one-sided the whole time, that is weird to me. And New York need to do whatever they can to trade one of them. Like, they got to get rid of Randall or Barrett because they got 3 left-handers who start, and 2 of them can only go left.
Yeah, because I mean, if you think about it, their team does start 3 left, and I think that what's his name? Toppin is left-handed too, ain't he? Off the bench.
I don't know.
Because I've seen him shoot, or he might look like he's shooting with the wrong hand.
I don't never seen him shoot a jumper.
Damn, you're right. The Knicks got 3 left-handers.
They got 3 left-handers who start, and 2 of them, Randall and Barrett, can only go left.
Okay, let's get controversial now in the conversations. All right, Dr. Umar.
Oh shit. I mind the public. I don't know what he's about to ask me. I'm just here. I feel like I'm on that couch on Ghetto Gaggers.
You feel like you Mariah Mills? Dr. Umar says that black celebrities are not supporting his school because they're afraid of being connected with him. Do you agree?
Shit. Yes and no. Yes, because, I mean, if they have not, everybody kind of knows who Dr. Umar is, but, if they have not, I don't think they have not because it's really affiliated with him. I think it's more so because, shit, that school I don't think is
It's supposed to open now, fall 2024.
Shit, it's a race of when my house gonna be done or when this school gonna be complete. Cause I just don't think this is like one of those schools. This damn near gonna be like the Kanye school.
Kanye had a school though.
But he had a school, but it was trash. So that's what I'm saying. It's not like this is like LeBron's school. Like LeBron's school is top notch. He did it the correct way. This is like some hood plates with the foil on top of it type charity. You know what I'm saying? I ain't knocking him. Like his efforts and his message may be clear, but of course he ain't got the funds, and people want to see where their money going.
Yeah, people do want to see where their money going, but he has shown he blames black contractors though. He said that black contractors held up him getting his HVAC for 2 years. He said he hired a brother from a Caucasian company, and they got it up in a weekend. So why aren't you supporting?
Oh, so he went to the whites and
according to him, that's what he said. I mean, Dr. Umar is still a hero of mine. You know what I'm saying? I think that
said a hero.
I'm going to start repeating.
I put you on the spot. Have you sent in some donations?
I have sent in some money to the FDMG Academy. I have donated some money to the FDMG Academy. I didn't get a tax write-off letter like I thought I would. I thought I would have got something back in the mail, but it didn't come. Just like people who bought Big Baller Bread shoes.
That's what I'm saying.
A lot of people didn't get them.
That's where the skepticism come, because like when you see these black men or women who have these upstarts and they trying to get their own brand off, and you want to support them, but then you hear about like it take 8 months to get your shoes from Big Baller Brand, or
I mean they're customs though,
and the HVAC, or you know what I'm saying, the girl that was on TikTok making the pink sauce or some shit like that, like.
Yeah, hers just wasn't shelf stable. I don't blame her though. She got a deal now.
She got a deal now, but I'm saying out the gate, that's where the skepticism came. Yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying? So that's what I mean. It's a slippery slope because you want to support them, but at the end of the day, you like, man, this shit look ghetto.
Okay, BET Awards just happened. Tyler Perry, now the new head of BET.
That's official?
That is official.
That's what's up.
But then people said that this was the most ghetto BET Awards ever. JT was throwing a phone at Lil Uzi because he was allegedly talking to Ice Spice. I don't blame him for talking to Ice Spice though. I do not blame that young brother.
I think it was because he freestyled that little intro to his song, and he said, I think he said something along the lines of like he hit it from back, knock her tracks out, because he did it right, and then she got like a little fro, look like Ice Spice, something like that. I'm paraphrasing.
He is playing with fire, basically.
I guess that it was too close.
And then if he talking to her after having that bar,
he was sitting like damn near right next to her.
That she's accessible to him. And
when
maybe
when he said that bar, they showed the camera on her and she like shook her shoulders and shit. So he playing a wild game. But this is also the same guy that was inspired by the Age of Ultron and put the gem on the forehead. So I mean, you know,
I just don't think you play with the city girls. I think the city girls need to be off limits for clearly they are ready to rumble at any time. You got one, Carisha, I love her show, by the way. I love it. I love Carisha, everything about her. I don't know much about JT. I'm telling you, I keep saying, I need a Carisha. You know what I'm saying?
Oh
that's why Diddy is healthy now. Because he has
oh, shit.
Why are people messing with the city girls? I think they should not be messed with.
I mean, I would agree. Like, first off, they just seem fun. So when they do get pissed off, it's like they got wronged. You know what I'm saying? They don't
seem like they're causing drama.
Yeah, I don't never see them really just causing no problems. They kind of know what they want. They just seem fun. And then, you know, they got Santana that like cool with them too. Shit, all of them together seem fun. Like they have a grand old time. I be entertained by them. But anytime you see them pissed off, is either because they riding for each other or you know, somebody done wronged them.
Yeah, I mean, you might be right. I think fun is probably the right word. I would imagine that they just don't like to be messed with, man. Like I don't like messing with people who are ready to fight when they're wronged. Like sometimes we need to talk it out at this point. I'm past my fighting days. Are you past your fighting days?
I'm borderline. Like I be sometimes missing it. Like when people say stupid ass shit to me, I kind of get like, damn. I just see myself back in like 2010, 2013 era, that little gap. That's when I was really slapping people. And that, like, yeah, I just imagine myself then and them talking to me like that, and I just slap them. Like a lot of people, like some homegirl of mine, she was just like, because she just met me recently, but she was like, you just seem like a family-oriented man and all that. And I was like, well, that's a very much so compliment. I take that compliment, but I was very violent.
Yeah, people. While I'm not on camera, people say that a lot about me too. They're like, man, you just love on your daughters. Like,
yeah,
they don't understand that most days you're fighting back a demon.
Exactly. Yeah. That's what people don't really realize. Like, I be like, I could see the repercussions of the actions I would take if I took those actions. You know what I'm saying? Like I can, it may be a gift, but like I can literally see myself, like if I do this, if I go this route, what would happen? And, you know, I just kind of go the other way.
Okay. Joyner Lucas. New song. What's the brother's name? Rotimi?
Yeah.
Okay. I think the song is better because of the video.
That is all his stuff.
But he also did that I'm Not Racist.
That's all his stuff. Yeah. Like if you don't watch the video, you skipping the hell out that song.
But what do you think of this most recent one, Broski?
I liked it because of the video. Like the video makes you listen to the song. Like the song makes sense because of the video. If you're not watching, like I said, if you're not watching the visual, you're not gonna want to just sit in your car and listen to that.
Now,
that's because of today's hip hop.
What happened to John? Why is his career not as big? Because even in the song, he says, you could rap, but you're not Kendrick, you're not Cole, you're not Drake. I think he can bar like them, though.
He came at the wrong time. Like, they came in when, like, real hip-hop was accessible. Like, everybody was doing it. Shit, at the time when they was coming in, you had goddamn Slaughterhouse and
Ortiz and all them,
Crooked Eye and all them, and then you had Royce the 5'9", you had all of them was still hot. Like, lyricists was still hot.
Yeah.
Now it's just, what Bow Wow was talking about, the BT Awards. Everybody's talking about rapping by the Birkin, rapping about paying girls' bills, rapping about, sliding on the thing or spinning the block. Everything is repetitive. And so Cole, Kendrick, I guess Drake is kind of in his own realm.
Drake. He a mega star
because he can go both. Like, he can get lyricists, he can become a lyricist, but he can sing, do all that. But lyricists like Cole, Kendrick, even Sean, like, they came when lyricism was there. Like, bar for bar, you was listening for bars. Now, Joyner Lucas came like when all that stuff was starting to pop. And also Wale was in that realm as well.
Yeah, man, what happened to Wale?
I don't know.
Cause it's been a minute.
Yeah, I listened to what was it? 11-111? Is that the one? 11-111 Theory, that mixtape or whatnot. I listened to that recently, like back to back. Just let it play. But yeah, Joyner Lucas came when that kind of was like dying out. And you could tell when it was dying out because, like, the XXL freshman freestyles became trasher and trasher.
Yeah, because then you started getting, and I think he good, but he's not good for XXL freestyle. You started getting 21 Savage on it.
Yeah, and like 21 Savage is cool.
That's what I'm saying, but
like that's where you start getting those bars wasn't bars, but they were catchy because they had goddamn what's the name? What's that name? They rap like that Tourette's. Yeah.
But what's his real name?
Oh shit.
Panda is the song, right? That's what you're thinking
of? Designer.
Yeah, his career is over.
Yeah.
Because he also got caught
jacking off on the plane.
And wouldn't stop. He was definitely going off something.
Shit, he was high off something. Shit. That was wild.
Mariah Mills says she's pregnant. Dropped a pregnancy test today on Twitter. Now Zion looks like he's about to have 2 babies on the way, not just the one. Are you praying for our brother, or are you congratulating him for his addition to his family?
I wish the best for that dude. He got to stop making dumb decisions. Like, strap up, bro. I understand you living your dream.
Strapping up is tough, though.
Your teenage dream of going back and hitting the porn stars that you probably saw as a youth. But is it worth it? That don't seem like it's worth it.
What are you gonna lose? Like probably a third of his bread too?
His mind.
And about a third of his bread.
Shit. I ain't no telling, because we don't even know if that tattoo real.
Or this test is real. One of our patrons said that you can buy a automatic positive test from Amazon right now.
I ain't never seen no positive test like that with equal signs. Like, that whole look like a math sum. Shit. That was the clearest positive test ever. That may have been a COVID test. She was telling me she got COVID.
Larsa Pippen wants to have a baby.
Jesus Christ.
With Marcus Jordan. Are you praying for them, or are you congratulating
What's
them
going on
their
with
new
these dudes,
addition?
Man, I'm happily married. Most time I kind of stay out of people's business.
Nah, this is conversation with Ksea. Ain't no staying out of it. Let's hear it. Are you praying for them?
He's another one. Like, I said it on the pod. Like, He may have saw her one Christmas party and she was like banging. And as a kid, and he was just like, man, I gotta have her. And that's stuck with his head. Cause I mean, you know, as a youth, every dude has done that. You know, at one point I was madly in love with who was someone? Shit. At one point I used to love Susan Sarandon. I mean, shit, if I had just saw her, it was a wrap. Remember that movie that came out with Adam Sandler as a kid, and like the teacher go to jail? He had a teenage son.
No, I don't remember that one. I don't remember that one. I don't.
He had an affair with a teacher as a kid, and then ended up getting her pregnant. And it was ironically Susan Sarandon's daughter.
This is a real movie?
This is a real movie.
This isn't like teenage pregnancy on like MTV?
No, this was like a real movie. This was on this was in the theaters.
I never heard of it.
And Andy Samberg played his son.
The I'm on a boat dude?
Yeah.
I definitely haven't seen that.
Yeah, so you know, she go to jail, whatnot, and she end up having a baby. He becomes a child star because he become the teenage kid who had sex with his hot teacher. And then, you know, that stardom fails out. And then his son grows up ashamed of him, and he's like very corporate and, you know, in with the right people on his way becoming a corporate star. And yeah, I can't remember what it's called. I never
heard that.
But his best friend in the movie, Adam Sandler, his best friend in the movie was Vanilla Ice.
Nah, yo, I've never heard of this movie before in my life.
It's a funny movie. Like, it's very funny. But yeah, Susan Sarandon played the older version of the teacher. Like, when he gets older, he goes to visit her. She was there. And I was like, damn, Susan still got it. But yeah, I don't know how we got there, but yeah, back to Marcus Jordan.
Yes.
He definitely saw her as a kid and was like, I'm gonna get her. Now he's here. Like, just enjoy the moment, but, you know, think ahead. You got to be able to think of those repercussions. Like, you seeing what she doing with Scotty.
For real.
Like, that should be a mirror to you. That should just be right there to let you know, like, have your fun and get out. You know, you can, the highway is clear. You can, you know, spin out and speed on the highway. Take that exit before that cop up there gets you. Like, just get out when you can, before you can't.
It's gonna be too late, bro. It's gonna be too late.
I hope. I'm knocking on wood.
Okay, last topic for the conversation
today.
He is only 31, and she's 47.
Like, see yourself 15 years from now. You're gonna be 46.
Yeah, with a baby.
She's gonna be 62.
Yeah. They're not gonna, well, can't say they're not gonna be together. Love conquers all. That's what I'll say. Love conquers all. All right, last one. This is probably the most important one for our conversation today. Men are getting what's called the KneeBL. It's where if they're under 6 foot, they're getting their legs broken and extended. It's an 8-month process, but you're guaranteed to be like, if you're 6 foot, you're gonna be like 6'3" when this is all over. Now you're gonna walk crazy the rest of your life. What height do you want to be, sir? Are you going to get a KneeBL?
I am perfectly fine at 6'2". I am not. First off, I got bad knees already. Like, I had 2 surgeries on my left knee. No, I'm good. Why the hell would I want to do that just to grow? I'm not trying to play in nobody's league. What I want to be
dating. It's for dating. They claim that they are less suited. We've heard this before. They want men to be 6 foot at least. They want men to be in shape. They want men to make a certain amount of money. So the one thing they can control is getting the KneeBL to grow over 6 foot.
I'm already 6'2".
That's you could be 6'5". You could be 6'6".
No, I don't.
You don't want to be 6'6".
I don't want to be the top pick for the rec league. I don't care for that. I'm perfectly okay.
But it can help your career, they say too. You know, if you're 6'6". I don't know.
What could I am a teacher.
Maybe you could be a superintendent.
Because of my height? What? Because of my height?
Man,
You're gonna be like, he shows leadership.
That's what it's gonna be, bro.
First off, no,
all presidents are tall. All presidents,
no, they not.
Yes, they are. All of our presidents are tall.
Obama like 5'10".
No, Obama's probably 6 foot. Like most,
Obama is definitely not taller than Allen Iverson.
If you look at the debates, like in everything with like presidential history, it's usually the taller person, the person who's more in shape, that typically wins. Like even like now, granted, Trump versus Clinton, there was some misogyny there, but he was still a taller man.
First off, he had baby ass hands. If you ever notice his coat jacket, it looked like them little rascals when they was trying to get the bank loan over his hands. And it's coming from someone with I don't have big hands. I got either. I could palm a basketball. Hands. I could palm my left hand.
That's all that matters. As long as I can palm a ball.
Yeah, like that height shit don't. Well,
it does.
Let me say
bro.
This. In regards to your job, that don't matter.
No, I'm telling you.
In dating, it matters.
Okay, that's what they say.
I am happily married. I don't need to worry about that at all. Like I'm 6'2". I've been 6'2" since I was like 19. I don't have that issue. Like,
so you can't feel for the brothers who are 5 foot.
My brother is like, my older brother is like 5'7".
Does he feel like, we can't speak for him, he wants to be taller?
I've asked him, like, I've had these conversations with him. He was just like, yeah, the height missed me or whatever. But like, he never, like in high school.
Is he yoked though?
Yeah, he yoked now.
Yeah.
And he in Thailand.
I know, I seen the videos.
He good. But in high school though, like, even though he was like, he been 5'7" since high school, he just stopped growing. I think he stopped growing because he started lifting weights like so heavy. Like he was.
But I started lifting heavy at like 12.
Oh, damn, he just wasn't meant to grow. Shit. But nah, that dude had like a 40-inch vertical.
Yeah.
He used to do like, before going to bed, he used to do 1,000 calf rises a night.
I could see it too.
And then
I could see
like he was sore.
You talking about Ivan, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
He was sore.
I can see it.
And so, like it just, if you lack in height, I said that to say this. If you lack in height, then, you got to be able to overcompensate in the other areas.
What are those areas then?
Shit. In dating, you got to be able to be, shit. If you lack the height, you got to make her stay somehow. You better be a eater. Like,
you got to be able to do more than that.
Nah, I'm saying, like, first off, that you can't just be like, hey, I'm a great eater nowadays. You know what I'm saying? Because they're gonna look at you like a perv. But I'm saying, like, you gotta have a good conversation piece, a good personality, and then when you get them there, you can't be short and then just like have her go back to her friends. Oh, this dude didn't even know what he was doing down there. Like, it's a wrap.
Yeah, because if you end up in the group chat and you're 5'5" and you ain't like Mandingo possibly,
but even if you're not Mandingo, you got to be able to overcompensate in other areas. That's why, like I mentioned, the eater or you got to just be able to like please her. You know what I'm saying? Or if anything, after doing the do, put out some gourmet grilled cheese or some shit to make her just be like, girl, this dude made 4 cheese, grilled cheese with some garnishes on it or something. You got to be memorable. Like, if you 5'5" and you just... and you pull out, and you come out with an oatmeal pie or, piece of bitten apple, shit, then you over with.
I think if you're... what advice do you have for brothers that are other than that? Like, what advice do you have? Because,
I just always, as far as me, I always, like Phil talked about it, I guess in regards to his Instagram, like he always was comparing. Like, just stay in your lane. Like, You don't have to, like, it's all things to all people at all times. That could be good or bad. If you're out here and you're a terrible person and you short, more than likely, you're just going to be on X and X all your life. And if you come up on bread, you're going to be like Zion going back to getting the porn stars you done jerked off to. And then you're going to be in a sticky situation all over again. Circle of life. If you not, then you possibly can just, find the love of your life at a goddamn Kroger's or, wherever. And y'all personality strikes and, y'all good to go. And it goes from there. But if you trying to be somebody that you not, more than likely, out of all the movies we done seen, it does not work. Ever. She's, She's not that into you. With all them damn...
There's a bunch of romantic comedies.
Them rom-coms.
There's a bunch like that.
I just got to watch the Gabrielle Union one. I ain't watched that on Netflix.
Yeah, I hadn't watched it because people have been talking about her hair. On Twitter, if you look at it, they say that her hair was made by Tyler Perry.
Oh, damn.
I know. That's why I hadn't watched it. But, okay, give people a recommendation, something they can watch. We know you're a TV buff. And then close us out.
The Poor Horseman podcast, obviously. Y'all want to tune into that. As far as TV, I just watch YouTube clips all day. I'll be watching stuff on YouTube that entertain me, like either stuff about sneakers, stuff about graphic designing, or old wrestling clips. I don't watch too much. The only TV show I did watch was I finished All American.
See, I stopped watching that after season 1. I stopped watching that because I just couldn't. It wasn't believable to me.
You lucky, because that's what it is. Like, yeah. If you stayed past season 1,
yeah, I stopped.
Then you hooked in, because you like, even if you don't watch it throughout the season, damn, Netflix comes and they post it like right after it ends.
Yeah,
and then you get hooked until what's going on, and it's like wow. Like, for instance, in this past season, what's the main guy? He, was an all standout freshman. The brother is the starting quarterback now. He was hurt, and then they're in college now too.
Okay.
Yeah, and he was hurt. The sister somehow breaks this big story that they were doing a what's that shit that happened with the Saints?
Oh,
bounties.
Bounties.
They were doing bounties on players, so she get the coach fired because she writes a story. But
Tay Diggs or other coach?
The college coach.
Okay,
It's a white coach. But Tay Diggs is offered the head coach position.
That's not real.
Listen to this. He's offered the head coach position by Morris Chestnut, who was the AD of the school that they go to. And what was his name in Boys in the Hood?
Malcolm. No. Damn, we should know this. That's sad. Black Car Revoked. I can't think of it right now.
But I think that was his name in the show.
In the show. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? What else? Tay Diggs die.
Man, close this out, man.
Tay Diggs died, which is crazy. He died because the school bus that the players was on somehow hits a flat or whatever on a cliff. He saves a player, and then the bus goes over the cliff. And
man, I got a cramp too, bro. Been laughing so hard, I can't laugh no more, bro. I got a cramp. Like, this is terrible. Like, this is ridiculous. That is, bro. Why did he have to die?
They showed the clip. They showed the clip of when he was saving the kid. He was like, "Coach, come on." The nigga said, "It's on CW." First off, it's wild. And he said, "Tell my family I love them."
Bro, I can't laugh no more.
I was like,
yeah, I can't laugh.
Bro, if you watch it, I was like, why he just didn't walk off the bus?
Yeah.
He could have took 2 steps off the bus The bus fell so slow. I was like, that nigga contract must have been up.
Yeah, he definitely was trying to negotiate more money. Like, that's what happened.
But let me end it off like this with All American, because All American is wild. This is one person that I absolutely don't like. You remember Coop, right?
Yeah.
So this is crazy. Coop, who you remember was a rapper, always the meddling friend, still the meddling friend. Anything that happens with drama, it's because she's opened her mouth. She dropped out of high school to become a rapper, but then she get a GED. She decides, and this is like the most unrealistic thing ever, because she decides after working with Jordans and goddamn, I can't remember the sister's name, but the brother and the sister's mom, who's a lawyer, a DA, matter of fact, she was working with her. She decides she wants to go to law school.
Wait, she dropped out of high school, though.
And she got a GED.
But that doesn't mean you go to law school.
She decides she wants to go to law school and somehow gets in. She don't even have a college degree.
That's why I stopped watching this, bro. Like
that's
actually,
I was like, this don't even make sense. This is probably why the writer's strike is going on. Because they was like, this is some bullshit that y'all clearing. Because this don't even make sense.
That makes me mad.
She audited, this is how she got in. She audited a class. And the professor liked her initiative and allowed her to get in, but she couldn't get a credit. And then a student dropped out randomly, and she was able to get into the course.
That's not how law school works.
At all.
Yeah.
I had a partner who graduated from law school, and that made me mad.
It made, another show, we're going to close it out, but I'm also mad at, what's the show where they are in the elementary school? It's everyone watches it.
Abbott Elementary.
Abbott Elementary. And the brother has tried to be a principal. He never had the experience or anything before in life. Like, I don't know how he was going to be a principal there when he's a substitute. Like, you don't go from being a substitute teacher to a principal.
No, he was somewhere else.
Oh, okay.
He started off somewhere else.
That's what always made me mad. He had applied for the principal.
He applied for the principal job.
Why didn't he go back to his regular teacher job then instead of being a substitute?
He was an assistant principal somewhere else.
Why isn't he going to do that?
I don't know.
That brother is not motivated. That makes me mad. Like, I hate brothers who are not motivated like that.
Nah, but
he trying to hang around to get old girl.
Yeah,
that's whack, bro. Get her another way.
I hope this writer's strike don't, because that's what made me that's what got me through the school year.
Abbott Elementary.
Yeah, because it was so relating.
Yeah,
like
I'm not
it was relatable.
I can't relate.
Exactly. I'd be tired, and on that Wednesday or Thursday, I gotta watch that show because they understand what the hell I'm going through.
Okay, so close us out, sir. What would you like to give the people for today about your conversation? This is going up today.
I don't know how. I mean, if you sat through this, I appreciate it.
Give them something to leave them with.
I gotta start engaging with our social media. Like, our social media is ass. We don't got no.
It's not actually though. It's getting better.
It's getting better, but it could be better.
It could always be better. Yeah.
Like, we ain't got no social media managers. We ain't got no people that. It be us. Like, literally, y'all interacting with us. Cause I log on, he log on, and that's it.
That is it.
The other two just be like, they say something. But this is work. Like, this ain't no easy ordeal. So engage with our stuff. Though, even if you don't watch, you see we post something, just leave cups. That's all we ask. Like and leave cups. And
even if you don't like us, leave cups.
Yeah, well, I mean, shit.
Say we hate y'all. Like, we'll accept that too. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. All
like that dude on the YouTube.
Yeah, comment. He did say you was lame for trying to go viral. He tried to call you out.
Let me tell this fella something before I leave.
Not even knowing that you really be going viral. Like, that's crazy.
Yeah, but like, honestly though, with that whole viral stuff, that shit annoying as hell. Like, again, I steer all that attention, or at least try to, straight to the Poor Horseman podcast. I don't care for it. I don't need it. I don't want it. But if I can get it to the podcast, then it's successful. Because anytime on Twitter, if I go viral, I literally leave a link or a video of
And
us.
we didn't even like doing that.
I didn't like that at first.
None of us did though, really.
Yeah, they talked me into doing that. Like, you might as well capitalize it. I was like, all right, cool. But like this past one on TikTok with the boys, like that's not really nothing affiliated with the Poor Horseman. But somebody did comment, and shout out to that person. Somebody commented on that and said the Poor Horseman, and I dropped them 4 cups. I appreciate it. But yeah, I mean, just show support. You know, you're not obligated to. I'm not gonna hate you if you don't, but you know, that's how I end it. Like, you know, rock with us. If you don't, then still rock with us by leaving something.
Yeah, leave hate. Leave hate. We don't care. I don't care. Like, some people get offended when people don't like what we do. I don't care. That mean you watched it.
Exactly. I don't give a shit.
All right. That's Conversations with KC. Man, it's been a while since we did this. We did 45 minutes.
Damn.
That's been a long time. We had almost to 45 minutes. That let us know how long we hadn't done it. So that's Conversation with KC. I talked
to you bastards for 45 minutes. I better get some kind of like or a share or something. Shit.
We out.
We didn't even train for this. We just threw on the camera and came on.
We gonna shoot something else after this too.